Dang it. Similar thing to you with the vintage stuff and all that. I had to stop opening it, like, generally. Prizm. Right, here we go. Not back up, I want it. Oh, you want it back up? Right, let's see what this is all about then. We have opened one of these. It was alright, actually. I think Asensio was decent, to be honest. Bidding on everywhere. Liverpool cards, basically. Any Salahs, Van Dijk. I've got so many random cards, Andrew. Like, generally, so many random cards that I need to probably sell. To be honest, I have so many cards I need to just list up at some point, but I just haven't had a chance to do it, but... I will do it at some stage and just sell some of them. I've got too many. I've got like Liverpool tops now, like the really rare ones. I've got like 15, 20 of them of each one. I don't really know why. I just went through a phase of buying them. Trying stuff I had to fit. Wow, Yamal rookie break Friday, M7. Yeah, Friday it'll drop. That's my family tree. These are all back to front. Fantastic. Exactly what I like to say, isn't it? All back to front. Midnight? No, Friday, my friend. Friday on that one. 6:30 PM UK time on Friday. Na 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 na. Ryan Sessajon also. We got in Super League definitely, but I don't know about Europe. He'll probably be on so I expect right. He's a good player for them, to be fair. Munith. What else have we got? Silver, James Justin. Red Kadioglu to 25. I'll go through the sleeve tests in a minute. But yeah, Impeccable International up next. Yeah, we'll run that one. Could be a nice one, actually. Impeccable International. Our last Impeccable case is a bit mad. Right, next box. Best fullback of all time. In my lifetime, probably best fullbacks, you're probably looking like Ashley Cole, Dani Alves, Marcelo, probably those sort of players you'd kind of say. Probably the best fullbacks, one of them, probably. You ever chase new cards and new sets? I do, yeah. No, I don't get in breaks, Andrew, because the only breaks I get in are my own, and it's a bit rigged if I get in my own, you know what I mean? Like, if I hit something big, it's a bit of a nightmare, so I just stick to singles, really. Nathaniel Klein. What a player he was. Nathaniel Klein, dearie me. Definitely an interesting one, Nathaniel Klein, mind you, but... Ever. I don't really open boxes, Miley, to be fair. The cards that I go for are a little bit more rare. Like, I normally go for, like, older cards, really. Yeah, older ones. So the ones that I like are the ones, like, represent, like, a time where Liverpool have won something. So, for example, Tops Now from the year we won the Champions League or something like that. So I don't really open them. Polkincheski. Not looking good. The best one ever, no debate. What, Kadioglu? Goated player. Like, yeah, it just depends sometimes. Cole Palmer. Red Auto. Came to my mind's ledger in the past. Was Puyol? Wasn't Puyol more at centre-back, or did he play at full-back to begin with? I seem to remember Puyol at centre-back with PK, but maybe I'm wrong. PK and Abidal. Jimmy Traore. What a footballer. What a footballer. Do you know what? I've seen my fair share of dodgy players at fullbacks for Liverpool. John Flanagan. Javier Manquillo. Oh my god. Ali Sissoko. Whoa. That was a rough time. That Ali. I don't even think he kicked the ball before. That was shocking, that. Ali Sissoko. Why did we even get Ali Sissoko? I think we loaned him as well. Ali Sissoko. Deary mate, that's painful, that. Forgot about him. Hey, W Pilch, how we doing, mate? We good? Just saying it? Yeah, but it was worth it for that volley against, all that goal against United. Ozan Kabak, that was painful. Running like he had lead weights on his ankles, that was awful, that. Terrible times, that. Him and Nat Phillips at the back was something I did not want to see. Because Jordan Pickford doesn't know how to play a game of football, does he, Carl? Running like he was in G. Oh, God's sake. The bad times are over. At least we get like Kirkes now, but... Hey, be heavy. Pressing up against me. Hopefully we get another big also, chat. I need 101 to 5 and Zebra Dibbling now. It's a decent chase. I don't think he's linked anywhere this summer, is he, Pilch? It's probably a nice one to hold on to for when they come back up, but I think it's Southampton were 100 million or something silly, but he's definitely a decent player, isn't he? So it should be a nice one for you to hold on to. And Armel Bella-Cott chap for Southampton. I don't think he's linked anywhere anyway. How about probably one of the top 3 centre-backs ever? No, he's not as good as Soyuncu, my go. Evan Nilsson to nothing. Was it Soyuncu? Was Soyuncu Turkish? You know what, chat? I'm going to be honest. I reckon Soyuncu goes down as underrated. I think he's underrated centre-back myself. I think he was good, you know. Thunder. What, have you got Thunder? 12-25. Soyuncu first, like 2-3 seats. So was Soyuncu. Why do you not like Soyuncu? Is he bad? He was decent at Leicester for a little bit. He was underrated for a bit. And someone 60 million at one point. Yeah, he was thinking with like Tottenham, I think, or Arsenal. I'm sure he was. Or Atletico Madrid. No, he went to. Did he go to Atletico Madrid? Maybe he went to Atletico Madrid. He ruins my weekends 52 times a year. Why? Where is it? He wasn't under. I think he was underrated for a season or two. He was good, you know. Don't disrespect Soyuncu. I think who else was quite good. Let me take you to space. Sapphire, if it fills, Kieran, we can do, but it needs to get a few more spots gone. I don't know. Is he that bad? He's got to be never. Oh no, he was never 60 million, Lee. No. I'm just saying he was a good centre back, aggressive, and disrespect my mental health. What do you expect? Might as well watch League. Oh, Ronnie! Wow. He went there. He went there. Fair dues, mate. You went there. Davinson Sanchez. Is he the Colombian centre-back that used to play for Tottenham? He was decent, he was. Tottenham have had good centre-backs, so they had Alderweireld. They had, oh, God, they had Vertonghen. They had him. They had some good players, Tottenham. I get a game in the Turkish League. You up with that airline, mate? Oh, get burnt, G. Unlucky, pal. Wait, Ryan Christie's at 8. Moussa Dembele. Hello, yeah, hold on, Carl. They're all going, oh, yeah, Tottenham's team. Haaland couldn't do it. Meanwhile, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Dembele, Dele Alli when he was good. Deary me. What's going on here? Heung-min Son. Deary me. That was a good team, that, Joe. Thank you. Ooh. Dual signature. Rico Lewis and Oscar Bob. Team that they did, to be fair. It's a shame, isn't it? A lot of them didn't quite didn't quite reach the potential, but they did, yeah. Oscar Bob. Emre Moore done better. Oh god, Emre Moore. Was he the one that was at Dortmund, who was like really highly rated as well? Theory, mate. Emre Moore. That's a throwback. So many players that were like so hyped at the time. Like, what was the guy for Arsenal called? Oh god, Mayuka. No, not Mayuka. That's a Southampton striker. Silver right winger on FIFA chat. He was at the same year as Mayuka, but I can't remember his name. Ozil, no. Oh god, he was prop. No, not sight. He was proper hyped. Miyachi, that's it. Miyachi, another one that was really hyped. Went absolutely nowhere. Miyachi was unbelievably hyped at the time as well. Good knowledge, Ling. I like that. Insurance realising Pochettino underachieved and definitely should be challenged in that Leicester year. Their score was so good. Oh yeah, Tottenham had a good team. Unless you ask Joe and Busty, but on the brink, and they never made the right signings on to push to the next level. They had a good team though, in fairness. I think what Fenerbahce said there isn't wrong. It's finders keepers. The one you signed on loan from Dortmund, who Nuri Sahin. He's manager now, isn't he, Lee? I think Nuri Sahin. Yeah, he did nothing, Nuri Sahin. Michu, yeah, he was good, Michu. Then that Bale kid too. It looks like all three, but was that earlier? No, that was like 2-3 days ago. That one, Andrew, I think that was on Monday. No, Sunday. Yeah, I feel that was on Sunday. Matter of fact, yeah, Nuri Sahin was. He was awful though. He was terrible. Absolutely terrible, Nuri Sahin. I think who else? Mario Götze. Did he ever really get to the potential he could have got to? I think he got a bad injury or illness, didn't he? But Mario Götze, another one who was extremely hyped. Obviously, scored the winner in the World Cup final, I think. I mean, to be fair, if you could have a career chat where you win a few things with your club and score the winner for your country in the World Cup, you're probably going to take that, aren't you, to be fair? Yapstam, red. No, I don't think he has any regrets either. I just think he could have definitely got to a higher level, but... Soldado, though, one of the worst players in the Premier League history. Soldado. Was he the one who used to play for City as well? Oh, that was Negredo. Negredo. Never joined Bayern. Dembele was definitely one. Was in the league. Alderweireld of Zongli is the best in the duo. Rosa's prime was very good. 2 Ward Kane, Son, Wanyama. There was a lot of good players. 25 over Diaby. Is that the Arsenal fella? That's the Arsenal holding midfielder, isn't it? Is that what you're on about? Yeah, I need that. Not going Walker final, finished him. His head went. Maybe. Still not a bad career though, Lee, when you look at it. Yeah. Yeah, he was good. Do you know what popped up on my timeline the other day? And I'm not a United fan before you all start, but honestly, how good was Nani? Underappreciated, I reckon. It just came up and it was a Nani compilation. He was so good. Like, so good, Nani. I'm sorry. He was so good. As a kid, I used to be mesmerised watching him. He was so good. Kato, how are you, mate? We good? I think so, Joseph. Yeah, annoyingly good. Honestly, I don't want to say it. I've already said. I think I've said it in the past, but honestly, one of my favourite players to actually watch in the Prem back then. He was so good with the ball. It was like 25 goals in 8 years. Who, Nani? Yeah, but you're not appreciating his goal scoring. We're appreciating his skills. Some Muppets things at the time. All the stuff is in the Google Drive. Oh, appreciate it, Tom. I'll have to have a little look after stream, but I appreciate it. Cheers, mate. It is, Joseph. I think so. Unless it's on the scroller. Doesn't do enough. Well, yeah, because I'm not here to watch skills when he's in my team, Joe. Am I? He's got to do more than score. He's got to score goals, mate. I'm not here to watch F2 freestylers. If he plays for Man United, I don't care whether he scores goals. If he does F2 freestylers, I'm here for it. Theory, mate. Is that dual also numbered? No, I don't think so. I'll tell you, player. Spins and out of what fits his lack of ball knowledge. Goes with Harry Kane's lack of silverware as well. Nani was average. The Jezza Lynch of the prep. Now, I'm not saying he was unbelievable, but he was good on the ball. Okay, check. The reds aren't numbered, go high. The reds aren't numbered. Have a look at the end, but the reds aren't numbered. They're just short print. Ronaldo first 100 games at United. So what I'm trying to say is Fenerbahce is actually better than Ronaldo. Callum Hudson-Odoi for Forest at 8th, I think. Was it the money then? They're the only numbered ones with the red base. This is my blues. I've got Kane doesn't score. Let one improve. Kane scores more goals per game. Busty, right. You can argue Harry Kane's a better player till you're blue in the face, pal. It ain't happening, pal. It ain't true. Harry Kane's 31. Haaland's 24. And we're comparing them both. And Erling Haaland has basically got the same record in most leagues, G. You will in the Prem anyway if you give him another probably season or two. Well, Harry Kane 52 seasons, but... Haaland could be. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know he's not gonna be. Way more complete. But everyone keeps saying Kane's more complete, but in what way? Everyone keeps saying he's more complete, but what makes him more complete? He can't run. He can't press. Like, every way. Go on, give me examples of how he's more complete. Go on. Kane the better overall. Go on then. Why is he a better overall footballer? This whole narrative. Al doesn't press. He has legs. He can run. Kane can dribble. Kane's a playmaker too. Yeah, but we're saying that though. But Erling Haaland has similar bloody assists on him. You know what I mean? Strong and better in the air. At the end of the day, right? You got his passing link up left and right foot. His build was better. Yeah, but the only reason his build was better is because he drops into centre back. It's absolutely wild. Like, you got to think about it, right? This lad absolutely obliterated Bundesliga when he was at Dortmund, and he was playing for Dortmund. And I don't want to be harsh, but it's Dortmund. Hunter scores goal. Again, what do you want your striker to do? Do like a dance or something? The Spurs? Yeah, but we just said the Spurs team had unbelievable players. Oh, I'm sorry. It was hardly that like Harry Kane was playing in like a Bournemouth team back 10 years ago, was it? He was nowhere near City players. No, but Haaland could do what Kane did in that Spurs team. Because that Spurs team wasn't bad. That's the whole argument you've been saying, because it was a bad team. Dortmund's team better. Oh, Buster, you're off your rocker, UG. Are you being serious? You genuinely think that Spurs' team wasn't as good as Dortmund's? Are you being serious? Like, genuinely being serious? Like, you go back on the Pochettino, and that Spurs side was a good football team. That is wild. There's your goat call. Haaland is a better footballer. I'll be honest, I don't care. I'll be honest, Joe, right? Listen. If Darwin Núñez just could literally tap in every single goal and would score 40 goals a season, I genuinely wouldn't care that Suarez was a better footballer than he was as long as he scored me goals. I couldn't care less. Your striker's there to score goals. Like, what's next? Like, he needs to be able to walk down the catwalk as well. Like, what does that even mean? As a striker... Erling Haaland is a better striker. Better footballer, no one's bothered. It's a striker. We love Darwin better than Højlund. Do you want to do a swap? Do you want to do a swap? Busty, we're going to go back to your argument, mate. Erling Haaland was playing for a bad team, mate. Harry Kane's playing for a team that can just pump as much money in, pal. We'll go to your argument. There you go. Unfortunately, Harry Kane... In all fairness, Harry Kane could not do what Erling Haaland did at Dortmund. And he couldn't. And he couldn't. And he couldn't. And he couldn't. And they couldn't. Second on all-time prime goals list, where's Haaland? Mate, Haaland's been in the league for like 2 years. If he stays, he'll be on there. And he'll be higher than Harry Kane if he stays. I'm just pumping money. Busty. Don't be delusional, pal. Even German football fans in here will say it's unfair the amount of money that Bayern Munich spend. No other team can compete. It's literally non-competitive. BBA Forest Grit. Right, but Matty, if you go to the season where Haaland was playing, it was in behind, running in behind. Harry Kane ain't running in behind. Looks like he's pooed himself trying to run, pal. Looks like he's got a pole up his bum. Same with City, unfair. Mate, Haaland's at City. Harry Kane's at Bayern Munich. I would say that's pretty level, if I'm being honest. One might say that City team is literally unfair. On a slot says otherwise. Playing Prem numbers. Well, yeah, because the lad's playing in a team that, right. Haaland doesn't fit in Manchester City's style of play. There's nobody that disagrees with that, and he still scores that many goals. It's baffling. Baffling. Kudos. Who does more on the pit? Oh, Joe, mate. What do you mean? Who does more? What? Flicks of the hair? Who flicks their heels more? Who shows their abs off? What do you mean? Who does more? What's that supposed to even mean? The only reason Harry Kane drops deep because he can't run in behind because he's as slow as a snail. I'd rather have Kabak up front. 0 to 60 in 24 minutes. Ollie Watkins. What is this argument here? 3-0 at Kane. What is the player? If Kane was as good as Haaland, he wouldn't have stayed at Spurs. True. I can't believe I'm sat here arguing over Haaland, Erling Haaland. Haaland at Salzburg got 8 goals in 6 games in the Champions League. Come 31, right, genuine question. Come 31, do you think Erling Haaland will have better stats than Harry Kane? Absolutely. There's not even a debate on it. 100%. 100%. No one's even going to even argue the toss on that one. There's no way. You're talking about a generational talent here. And I'm not saying that Harry Kane isn't good, but he's not a generational talent, though. Salzburg. That was good, that. I'd bet a team. What Smithy said. That was good, that. Like that. Is he about an R9? Depends how his career turns out. I'll be honest, you don't know where it'll go. I mean, the thing with R9, mate, was injuries impacted his career a lot. I mean, Harry Kane hasn't had injuries, mate, has he? He's had a few, in fairness, but, like, not like that. If you say shut up, though, Nick, like, at the end of the day, like, you remember players like, obviously, Cole remembers Marco van Basten, all these players, obviously fantastic footballers. But when you're putting them up against players who like have the longevity in numbers, like you know what I mean. Just try about Haaland better, maybe leaving say 2-3 years time. Andy Cole. Luis Suarez as well, Matty, but that's another discussion that Joe will probably still say Harry Kane, but... Right, we go. Right, genuine question, I'm not going to bite. Do you think Harry Kane suits the way that England plays, yes or no? And I'm not saying there's no alternatives, because there isn't an alternative, that's the issue. But do you think he suits the way that England plays? Like, genuine question. No, exactly, yeah, I know. That's my opinion as well. He makes us worse. Absolutely agreed. It's painful, isn't it? Well, there's no other option, Lee. That's the problem, isn't it? You had Ollie Watkins, but... It'd be interesting. If we agree on something, guys. GG. What's alternative? Well, I just said that there isn't an alternative. That's the issue why he starts. Tuchel. Do you not think playing Bellingham as a false 9, like he did in Madrid, do you not think that'll be better than playing... He's not going to drop Kane, let's be honest, otherwise all the bloody England supporting... You know, the weird ones who have fights with people in random countries, all them, they'll end up kicking off, but like, genuinely, like... I feel like Bellingham as a 9, not a false 9, or something would be better than Harry Kane. Ivan Toney would have been better to bring them all into the game, probably. I'm not saying he's not a world-class player, but unfortunately, you've got to drop players who don't fit. Hey! Oh, Wazza! Prismania! There you go, a bit of Wazza. No one said Kane's not world class, by the way. He's a good footballer. He's just... Yeah. Not Erling Haaland, is he? Vitaly Yanel. Here's a question then. Oh! If Erling Haaland would have declared his nationality as England or changed whatever, because he couldn't he? Who starts up front? Erling Haaland or Harry Kane? There's a good question. That's a good question, isn't it? I like that. That's a good question, that. I'll be honest, Joe, no one watches, so I don't have a clue, mate. I don't even know who's left in the tournament, G. Watkins, the short that runs in behind. I like Ollie Watkins, he just can't shoot. What's about City and not the Al Halal? I don't think anyone really cares about Club World Cup. Is the problem, do they? That's the problem. It is one of those, isn't it? Because I think... Did Inter get knocked out by someone as well? Inter got knocked out by Flamengo or someone, didn't they? It is what it is. I don't think anyone cares, to be honest. I don't think anybody cares. Right, last 3 boxies. Kane gonna win it. Do something that he's won, mate. Be like winning the Pie Cup that Everton won in pre-season. I think Haaland has the potential to be the GOAT striker. I'm not saying the GOAT striker. I think he has the potential to have a better... I think there's more than likely to have a better legacy than Harry Kane. 100%. I'm not saying he's going to be the best striker. I think that's maybe... It's a very difficult one to kind of do, but... You're looking at the likes of Wayne Rooney, Thierry Henry, Sergio Aguero, those sort of players all in that kind of band. Like, it's very difficult to break into that band, isn't it? Watkins will make us dangerous. I don't disagree. I think Ollie Watkins getting in behind and stretching the defence is fantastic, but he's just not good enough to shoot. I expect you to answer Haaland versus Kane. Well, chat. So probably me, as I would have been better with the Premier. Warra. How are you, Bane? Are we good, mate? Said better than R9. I didn't say he'd be better than R9. I said he's 24. Like, I wouldn't write him off. Like, anyone has the potential to be better than anybody. Put the hard work and score the goals. Like, it's not completely unthinkable. But I mean, your opinion is R9's the best ever, but it's not everyone's opinion. Take it to the moon. Curtis Jones 25. Line number 5. No, I agree. Ability wise, no one is near R9, absolutely. Apart from Harry Kane, who's got it all, isn't that right, Joe? R9 couldn't pass a ball like Harry Kane with his left and right foot. He couldn't do that, chat. I'll tell you that much. He could not do that. He's just home from work. Presto day and nearly binned my forklift into an office. Massive rainstorm, usually to my back tire went and did whatever it was. Oh. As long as you're alright, mate. It sounds mad in your place. Right, last 2. And then we're into impeccable. There we go. Yes, you're doing it real good. I don't do it like... You leave the door open when there's no door. You never know. You shouldn't write players off. I think that's the thing. At such a young age, you can't write any player off. That's the way it is. Any player can do it. Any player could turn it around, absolutely tank their career. You don't know, but you can't write them off. Well, I'm the same as you, Joe. I'm the same as you on that one, but you can't write players off until they've had their career and all is said and done, you know? Only 2 picks. Let's talk about 3 minutes from the first one. The water was pouring over a transformer. The other was a waterfall from the roof. Give me 2 and I'll have a little look. Sheep like a soldier. Yeah. And Darwin off. He'll go and turn it around at another club. Possibly at Liverpool, 100%. He's had his time at Liverpool. We can't be sat here waiting for years. I like Tottenham. Can't be sat there waiting for something to happen when it won't happen. And Kane lifts that World Cup trophy next summer, though. I just don't think it'll happen, Joe. As much as I would like to think it would, just don't think it will. We're Nunes off, though. I mean, as a player at Liverpool, yeah, his whole career, I haven't written off his whole career. We'll go and turn it around wherever. Into World Cup, say he's better than Lewandowski? No. Xerxes. Can't just win a trophy and then automatically be better than Lewandowski. How's that work? The only player that worked on was like Lionel Messi against Ronaldo, because obviously the only thing that Ronaldo hadn't won. 25. That'd say otherwise. Harry Kane ain't getting nowhere near a Ballon d'Or like Lewandowski. Should have actually won the Ballon d'Or, really, but I'd much rather keep Nunes one more season than spend shooting money on Ekitike. I would rather not. He's gotta go, he's had his time now. Yeah, I know, but Euros or World Cup, Joe, that's the question. Right, well, okay, but you know the way that every time all the fans are blaming the manager, can we not just blame the players? Like, I'm not being funny. How many managers have we had? And like, they've got them relatively far, but like, at some point, you surely got to blame the players. Like, I don't think any of the players care, to be honest. I don't know. Nations League, yeah, I know, but I don't think anyone's bothered about Nations League, though, are they? Stop picking Henderson. Yeah, but I mean, I hardly think that having Henderson on the bench does anything, but yeah. Can you blame him? My view isn't skewed at all. Harry Kane's a good footballer, he's just not better than Erling Haaland. I haven't got a skewed view on Kane at all. Henderson and Dan Burn is mental. Best writer, I agree, go high, I agree. People really saying CR7 is better because Messi hasn't won the Euros. Oh, he's only baiting me as our Joe. He's only baiting me. Right, last box. Then impeccable. Guys, 11:30 already. Gonna be playing Kane up front for England ever again. I agree, Joe. So honestly, I agree. In the style of play we play, it doesn't work. And Ballon d'Or combos too is all about timing. Well, it is all about timing, yeah, but to be fair, when that was, Harry Kane wasn't ready. And they're not far, like age-wise, how far off are they? Like 5-6 years off. No, it's for Harry Kane wouldn't leave Tottenham, is it? It's yeah. And we'll flow on to, and everyone will be like, "Do we treat Southgate too harshly?" Jan Bednarek. I do think England fans jumped the gun a little bit, to be fair, because I think we've never really done very well in tournaments, and then we started doing well again, and suddenly he's gone. Don't know. Lacroix, 225. Do. Right, and there we go. That concludes Prizm International chat. Appreciate it. Charles Euros, and being Argentinian. Highlights. Here we go.